Helsinki next, another big stadium show. Of course, hugely popular up here, so bigger venues, our own shows.
Hello boys and girls, we are sitting in a car going to the gig in Helsinki. Something about Scandinavian audiences, girls and boys, we've got a lot to look up for. Gothenburg, oh my goodness, Gothenburg, 55, 60,000 kids. We had this rapturous encore, and just before he introduced his Blood Brothers, and it must have gone on for at least 6-7 minutes.
This is going to be going on YouTube, the Guinness Book of fucking World Records, as the longest crowd applause in history.
The kids were just hands up, shouting and chanting, and it went on, and we didn't prompt it. It was quite stunning. It was a very touching, moving, heartfelt moment in my life. I think it affected everybody, just with the passion.
What can I say? Not a lot, really.
We've done some sonospheres, we've done some of our own shows. Tonight's our own, and Alice Cooper's performing with us tonight. Tour is going fantastically well. We've got another 4 shows in Europe before we hit Great Blighty.
Next, up into St. Petersburg, and then from St. Petersburg, we head all the way south, back down to Faro, Portugal, Madrid, and then from Madrid we're heading back to the UK, and we're going to finish up with our run of UK shows.
Tomorrow we're off to St. Petersburg, and we'll have a look around. It's the same old, another day at the office for us lot, isn't it, eh?
Welcome to St. Petersburg.
Hello boys and girls, yes, you've got the good-looking one in front of you again, don't you? I am very, very excited to be sitting here in front of the wonderful St. Isaac Cathedral here in St. Petersburg, Russia. Got a gig tomorrow. That's our first time to perform in St. Petersburg. It's a beautiful city. We've only landed a couple of hours ago. Hopefully get a little sightseeing in tomorrow, do the show tomorrow, and then we have 2 more actual European shows before we come and see you lot in Blighty.
So here we are then, finally made it to St. Petersburg. What an amazing place. I've always wanted to come here as a tourist, so here I am as a musician and a tourist as well. So we're just looking in the main square here, which has got all these ornate buildings. There's spires, we've got a shipbuilding yard, amazing stuff.
This is the Hermitage. It was the winter palace of our kings. It was built during the period of Catherine the Great. Now you can see that it is green, but before it was pink, then it was blue.
Yeah, it's when we played football in Moscow in '93, whatever. Yeah, amazing.
So during the period of Peter the Great, we had only canals. There were only a few streets, and all the people were made to use the boats every time, because Peter the Great was crazy about sailing.
This is Atlas, holding up the world, and this is a bit of foot rubbing. I'm a trained chiropodist. It's my part-time job.
There are a lot of people who loves your group very much, and I think that's it will be a great show tonight.
It's a great honor for us to have such big stars in our city, and we are really happy that you make a show in our city, and I think that a lot of fans will come today.
I don't speak English. Medal is the best. It's a My religion.
We were waiting for this moment, and some 7 years.
Okay, so we're now on our way. We have got a one car in front of us with the 5 trucks, and then behind me is another car with the other 5 trucks. But basically this road is what it's like most of the way, then we hit motorway, but the roads get pretty shit.
Well, it's a DAF XF105 410. It's a Euro 5, so it's the cleanest engine available on the market. It's a good old truck. It's a good tool for the job. Plenty of living space, as you can see, because we spend the majority of our summers in these things. You make it homely. You've got creature comforts, got a fridge, things like that, for whatever you want. 2 bunks, DVD surround sound television system. It does what it does. It's home. I think so far we're on about 20,000 kilometres on this tour. The first show was in Frankfurt. We went round Germany, Berlin, Munich and a few other places. Poland, Austria, Greece, Turkey, and then everywhere else since then, really.
The Faro bike meeting after about 15 years of trying, and we're here and it's fantastic to be here. Really excited to play here.
It's a very special show, this one, for Steve especially, I think, really, because about 4 or 5 years ago, a really good friend of his and mine, Manu De Silva, he died unfortunately from cancer, and the motor club who run this event, he was one of the top guys there, and for many years Steve's tried to, and Manu actually was trying to get them down here, but finally they've got it together, and so it's a very special one.
We rehearsed here many years ago. They let us have the facilities for nothing, and we got on really well with them, had a great time here and stuff, and so finally we're here, and it's just a wondrous thing. I mean, they're really excited, we're excited, and wow, what can I say?
This is a little bit special because it's not a regular gig. It's not part of our, our usual tour in our arenas and our big festivals. This, as you can see, is the Faro Motorcycle Club, and this is their annual bash. So as opposed to it being one of our more regular gigs, this is, well, it's sort of like a favour for these guys, and everyone's chipping in, all volunteer. Look, you can see one over there with his patch on. So they're all volunteering to do this.
I'm very proud to be part of this team and to do a show like this, because we do this with Iron Maiden together, not with a promoter or something like that. We do everything ourselves. Manu De Silva, it's a special friend. He came a few years ago here to Portugal, and he came to the Motor Club Faro. It's a special guy, We make friends in everywhere. We expect to have here 30,000 people to a brilliant show, and I hope everything's go great, and I hope Manu upstairs, she looked down and she said great guys.
I think it's the biggest rally in the world doing by the Motor Club. We are very happy. It's a biggest event for us. Iron Maiden is fantastic. It's a dream coming true.
I think it's brilliant. And this here just says it all, right down here. Somebody came in on an old Sportster, taking care of the old lady with a bitch pad with a little extra padding. That's a Harley Sportster where they've chopped the rear fender, put on drag pipes, taken away the front fender. This is what christened the name Choppers, because they've chopped off everything unnecessary. So it's just a bare bones bike. It weighs less, costs less. We've now seen one extreme, and here's the other extreme of a Harley. This is an ultra classic, and this is like a living room on two wheels. The only thing you don't get with this bike is the kitchen sink. Everything else is there. They say that it's somewhere between 30 and 40,000 people here. I can believe it.
Yeah, Iron Maiden forever! They are like a religion to me, and it's very nice every day listen to Maiden.
Come from Blackpool in England to Faro in Portugal. There's a big group of us here all from come to see Iron Maiden, so good show.
Iron Maiden fucking rock. Thanks for coming to Portugal once again, and come back soon.
2 years ago I finished this work, and we did very, very lovely for Iron Maiden. I put together Vespa and Iron Maiden the same. It's this beautiful art.
Oh, thank you very much. I've got mixed emotions here, but even when I came down to Portugal 3 days ago, I spent some time here. I enjoyed the weather and just playing golf and being with my friends here, but always there was an underlying void of missing Manu and the cheeky chappy that he was. And so tonight I'm going to be playing this gig for my friend's memory. Here's to you, Manu. I'm going to do this for you tonight. God bless and love you.
It's great. It was really nice atmosphere. It was the first day of the festival, so people still have plenty of energy, and it was a really good time. Really enjoyed it.
This is our last day of Sonisphere, our last festival, and we are in Getafe, in Madrid.
We are like in an industrial area, and this is like a huge industrial area. That's where we make the festival. And really it's nothing here, so we built the whole thing. We have to go plumbing, electricity, and put in the tents, and put in the stage, and fencing barriers and everything. My crew has been here like 15, 20 days before the opening doors. We do everything here.
The festival's been incredible. Audience reaction's been great. I mean, we did a biking festival yesterday at Faro, which was fantastic. We had a great reaction in Belgium. We did a festival there with people like the Black Eyed Peas, and it was fantastic to play to people who normally probably wouldn't listen to our music, who'd come along and get endorsed by a Maiden. I think the audiences are getting younger. I can't believe this. We're looking out and we're seeing there's such a lot of young people, and it's gratifying for us to see all these young faces, and it's a real thrill, because you really feel you're going out and you're playing to people who've never seen it before, and it's quite exciting for the band, because you get that feeling from them.
As you can see, the audience are all drinking water, bless them at the front there. They've been there since early doors, but it's very exciting. We've got all the photographers in line. They're going to be snapping away good over the first 3 no clash. Yeah, it's good. It's a really good atmosphere here in lovely Madrid. Back onto the home turf, so starting off in Glasgow, which is going to be rocking. So yeah, it's just another leg to look forward to. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
The next stop on the tour is the UK. I think the first one's in Glasgow, and we go right through to the beginning of August at the O2. So we're all really looking forward to that, because arenas, the sound's usually a lot better than playing outdoors, which is a bit of a lottery. So looking forward to that. Plus we can get home between gigs, catch up with the families and stuff. I've really thoroughly enjoyed myself. Really enjoyed playing the set. We've been to some interesting places.
We haven't done a UK tour now for an arena tour for about 5, maybe 6 years. So I love playing those arenas, and you're closer to the audience. You have more control over the sound. You haven't got the factors like the wind blowing across and affecting the sound. And I'm really proud to be part of this set that we've done, and I'm really looking forward to getting the UK and actually playing it to the UK audiences.
into the run of UK shows. That'll be back to full production, all our 70 plus crew on the road. Yeah, we're going to be rolling home, finishing up London. Be there.